Let's talk about the men, Dave, the elite men in London this year, which possibly shades the elite women's field. It is staggering. We've got the last two men for a start who have broken the world record, including the current world record holder. Wilson Kipsang, the defending champion?
I think Wilson Kipsang could well be the best marathon runner we've seen in 10 years. He's an incredible competitor. His record of finishing in races is astounding. Rarely has a bad one. I think he'll be the person to beat. And of course, Dennis Kimetto, the world record holder, clearly has something to prove. I think he's in a bit of the shadow of Kipsang in some ways, and he'll be looking for the opportunity to outpace Kipsang here in London.
Do you think you were a pretty good runner yourself, Dave, back in the day. Do you think that there's a big psychological issue here? Because Kipsang is established, he's the granddaddy of them all really, he's won many big races, he held the world record till Kimetto broke it in Berlin last September. But Kimetto's not the new kid on the block really, he won Chicago and Tokyo in 2013, but is he still in awe of Kipsang?
I think he probably is, right, okay, but both of them have to look very carefully over their shoulder at Geoffrey Mutai, who of course ran that amazing time in Boston in, 2011 or something. It's now been surpassed, but I think that for me, Geoffrey Mutai has unfinished business at the marathon, and he's in London as well, and I think that makes it a really amazing competition. And then when you add to that Emmanuel Mutai, who's won here before and has been second on at least two occasions, a great competitor. He ran 2:3 and change in Berlin last year. So I think you put those people together, we get a bit of decent weather like we've got today, nice bit of sunshine, maybe a bit less wind, it could be astounding.
And then finally, I guess, Eliud Kipchoge, he was a great track champion. I think he won the world title at 5,000 metres when he was 18 or 19. He's taken to marathon running like a duck to water. He won Chicago last October.
He won Chicago last October, and I'm sure he's not happy being fourth on my list from Kenyans as to who's going to do well here. He will be a man who's got something to prove. He knows that if he runs and wins London, his status goes immediately to #1 in the world, and everyone will want him in their competitions in the future.